July 1st late night review. This one probably be semi-short, but just wanted to go over a little bit, get some screen time in. Ended today at 573, more like 500 after fees because I got railed on fees, trading some pennies. Highs of 770, over 700 a couple times today. A little bit disappointed that I gave back from that 720 high to end out the day, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk, but yeah, I know the reason. I was trading the stock that realistically I shouldn't have been trading, or at least as aggressively as I was at the end of the day. It was this MBio. RCT was a stock that made quite the move. Jesus Christ. Made quite the move today, but it was extremely hard for me to capitalize on it. It was not easy to read, and it flushed down very sporadically and very quickly. But PWM and WOLF was where all the money came from today. 2 penny stocks. WOLF actually broke $1. PWM did not. Biggest winner was about 300 bucks on this WOLF from 94. Call it 3.5 cents for good measure. But yeah, pretty bad profit factor, 1.3. Ease what it is. Let's watch some trades. Right open watching Wito. See if it wants to curl here. I don't believe it did. Tried it back through this 420 if I'm not mistaken. Tried it there. It's sketched out. I've been feeling like I need to start on all these stocks trading very low shares. Like I sized up on my hotkeys at the start of this week, but I don't feel confident taking, 4K on any $1 to $2 stock I see, just because a lot of these are very untrustworthy and very sporadic movers, and have some random flushes and stuff like that, to where I don't feel confident in my ability to both get and maintain the profit on the names. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I would like to have some more confidence in these, but these past 2 days have been oh yeah, this is kind of funny. These past 2 days have been very, I don't know, the movers haven't been very trustworthy. I tried to switch to GPUs there, the tape, and then I didn't realize that I was still on Wito's tape till after I took a trade, I'm pretty sure.
I sold out of half.
Let's get to the good stuff. All this is kind of just some bullshit, trying to figure out where I can make some money today.
I was looking at it on the. I don't think I can buy it in good faith. So.
This BM&R made a few more crazy moves today, but $1.50 spreads and what felt like to me random time frames when it would decide to make an actual move. So it's more so just not my cup of tea than anything else. There definitely was opportunity there, but I'm not very comfortable with those 40, 50 plus dollar stocks with the big spreads and the longer time frames. Here's Wolf. I don't think I traded it yet. Here we go. Come over to Wolf. It's making a crazy move. Pre-market high is right there at 88. Not sure what's going on. Why I don't have the tape pulled up yet. Hey, there it is. 88 is pre-market high. Didn't quite feel confident taking 8K shares considering this is a mid cap and it was moving a little funky like one. Tried to get in there where I thought it might be bouncing. This candle is dipping, but just waiting to see where, if and where it wants to turn.
Oh, we too.
Clearly it's not there, and I'm not sure why I held that one for so long. Excuse me.
That blows. No. Why is it gotta act like this?
It's hard to have confidence on any of these stocks when it just feels like it'll randomly bing ding up and down a few cents. Yeah.
Just add wolf here, forget.
Looking like it's coming back. Should have added when this went green. Oh, I better remember it needed to get back over the 85. This is what I mean. Seller sitting there. And then it just teleports up to 86. So I'm adding. Figured it'll break that. Bang, bang. Once I got over the 86, I was like, all right, I kind of just have to be in for this pre-market high break. Got out there,
Why
back
is
in
it?
for this 90 break. Sketchy. But they just kept holding it high.
So,
There we go, caught it there. Bang, bang, there's a full cent. 291, no, not a good place to be buying. Jeez Louise. Big seller sitting there at 91, it disappears, comes down. Teleports up over 93, I get in way too high. Trying to chase it. Yeah, this thing was, oh my goodness, I gave back all my profit on it. Adding high on that 95 break.
no, I just need to be holding like
I shouldn't be doing all that. Trying to give it a second, but I can't get in low enough to do that. Try to get in lower there.
there we go.
Finally breaks right there. There's the biggest trade of the day.
I just need to be holding like
Just said, all right. I think right here. They hold it over 94 that time after dipping it below prior.
there we go.
So we take that one for that 95 bust. There's that 3.5 cents.
Why not use the whole push it?
Now we need it through $1 here. It's just hard to tell when this thing's actually going to break. Thankfully got out just before that bid flushed down to 97. Hold it up pretty high. There we go. Through $1. Nope. Goes through. Oh. Gets through $1. Stops at 101. Woo, fun, guys. And then I'm pretty sure right here.
I gotta.
That's what I remember this. I got mad at myself here. Tries to dip. They hold it. Comes right back up. Buyers roll in, and I don't add.
I wish it was on.
I fucking pump fake the buy button. I half click it.
You heard it. I pump fake the buy button. Just buy next time, dummy. Yeah, this thing is moving very stupid. I don't really care to go over the movement on this because it was very ding, 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 ding. And to be honest, I kind of lucked out on a lot of these fills more than anything, I think. I mean, look at this thing.
I hate this thing. Yeah, it's just I've lost a lot of money to it.
Soak it over $1 there. There's 2 cents. Yeah, very ding dong, ding dong. But what I would like to look at. Here we go. PWM. Right when I clicked on it, boom, straight up. And try to just ride the wave up. That's a stupid buy. A little wild. Holding it higher there. You see it back through 60. There's back over 60. Now we need that 62 break. Is that high? Feeling weak. Bang. Try to ride it all the way up. See if it wants to go to the halt level. Get out there for 2 cents on that one. Back in, see if it wants to keep going. Through 65 is what we need. Hold it higher there. Buyers coming in. There's 265. Weak. And then it ends up keeping. Then it keeps going, of course, after we sell. Back through 65, then to that 67. Bang. And then, of course, try to give it a half second to keep going, and comes right back down this time instead of chugging up like it did the other times. Get out there at the low of the bid at 65, and then, of course, we're right back up. It's my own fault. I got caught myself in that in-between again, between holding it for an extra few seconds and just selling on the pop. Need to commit to one. Weak through 70. Hold it down heavy there. Now we get over. I'm thinking, alright, well, surely we gotta push to the halt level. Just keeps edging this halt level. Thinking one of these times they're gonna push it to it. Try to give that one an extra second. Bang. Not sure why I held that long. New candle. One more hurrah up to the halt level. No. Get out of that one, break even. And I think that trying to go green here. Needs to get through that cellar. 275. Go 278. Of course, we end up eating that one. Any other time this goes green, it's gonna go 278. Get out of it, break even. And then yeah, that was the top on that one. This BGLC, break even on it. Pretty much break even on everything else. Relatively. Except for Wolf and PWM. I think that's about it for the important / exciting stuff.
BMNR.
Come on, man. Like, so.
Oh yeah, this one.
Upsoken 53. Go 52.
Back to 54. We need that 54.5. Adding. Gets through 54.50. Stops at 55 for a second. I get scared and sell, and then it pops through up to 56. I was mad at myself for selling right there, but I really don't mind that. That could have just as easily came down and blew up in my face. But the reason I was mad was because I was on low shares, so I was banking on a bigger move. But anyway, yeah, that is today. Up 500 bucks today. Grateful and happy about it as always. Hopefully we get some better movement tomorrow. If not, keep our foot off that gas pedal till there is something good. Peace.